Get ready for healing vibrations because this Cancer full moon is going to warm your heart. In this video, I'm going to give you an overview of what this full moon is all about in a general sense, and then give a more specific rundown of what this full moon means for your sign. And at the very end, there will be some important dates to watch for this holiday season. A few big things happening with planets that you're going to want to be in the know about. Our last full moon of 2023 is happening on December 26th at 4:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So this is a very holiday full moon. This is going to be in effect on Christmas Day, on Christmas Eve. We're going to feel it for 5 days leading up to the moon and a few days after as well. You'll feel it for a couple of weeks, but really it will be strong around Christmas Day and even into New Year's. If you are Cancer, Capricorn, Aries, or Libra at about 0 to 10 degrees, you're going to feel this full moon the most, but everybody is going to feel a bit of it. And this is just the most heartwarming moon we've had in a while. Cancer is all about home and family, and this full moon has beautiful healing rays from Jupiter. Jupiter is a planet that brings optimism, healing, perspective. It is abundant and expansive, and it is in beautiful angles, which is a really positive thing to have right now. There is also an aspect with Neptune that is bringing a bit more illusion, so you want to watch out for that. There could be a tendency towards too much optimism, towards over-inflating things, towards too much fun, too much indulgence, too much giving, too much love. But some of it might just be a bit over the top and not grounded in reality. So watch for that. If you feel like somebody's embellishing something, that is going to be the case, whether they mean to or not. That energy of wanting to embellish and wanting to overdo is running really strong. But Venus too is part of that mix, and Venus is all about pleasure. When it's in a nice aspect to Neptune, this is a wonderful time for creativity, a wonderful time for losing ourselves in the moment and just in the fantasy too. This is such a magical energy to have at Christmas time. When we were all children, there was so much fantasy and expectation and ability to dream and believe, and I think that there's going to be a feel of that in the air. There could be some deception, so just watch for that, and of course the overindulgence too. Mars and Mercury are together at this time, and that means that our words could have a little more passion and aggression and assertiveness. This isn't a holding back and reserved energy. This is letting it all out and not really caring where the chips fall. Mercury is also retrograde, so this is another energy where there's bound to be confusion. What is on our minds and what we think we're expressing is not what that other person is receiving. So be careful of that the words that we say might not land the way we expect onto other people. And that could be a real blessing or not work out so well. Regardless of the outcome of that, I do think that when we have an energy like this and words are meant to come out, we're meant to have a few slips, we're meant to maybe create some chaos and confusion in the process, because when we break through that afterwards and we try to gain clarity, we end up getting much deeper into what's actually going on. Our ability to say what's on our mind might not be so smooth. Regardless, this is a time to just express and have fun. A full moon in Cancer is about nurturing. It is nurturing ourselves. It's our inner world. It's our families. And on the other side of Cancer, we have Capricorn on the axis. And Capricorn is more about it's more Scrooge-like. It's repressed, it's stingy, it's cold, it's calculated. Cancer is warm and loving and fruitful, abundant. With a Cancer full moon, there is likely, and Saturn is the ruler of Capricorn, also having some conversations with this moon, there is likely to be a balancing act between expression of love, compassion, nurturing, and understanding, heartfelt words, and being a bit more reserved, calculated, buttoned up. Capricorn is more about an image than the heart. It's about progress more than compassion. So where can you balance those two energies right now with your family, with your friends, with what's going on in your internal world? Is progress overriding your ability to find love and creativity and nurturing for yourself, for other people? Where can we find space to create more warmth? So keep this nurturing warmth in mind. Keep, just like all of the Christmas movies this season, what really matters is family and connection, and how can we keep that at the heart of some of the boisterousness and amplification of opinions that might show up around this full moon. Now I'm going to give more detail for what this moon means for your sign, but before I do that, a huge heartfelt thank you to everybody who is watching, liking, subscribing, leaving comments. It really means so much. If you're enjoying this video, please hit that like and subscribe button and let me know how you're doing in the comments below. I love reading them and commenting. Now let's get in to more info about your sign. Hi Scorpio. You are having this full moon in your 9th house. So this is all about your perspective on the world, your higher learning. This could be foreign places, foreign people, things that are not in your comfort zone or that you're unfamiliar with. This could be your spiritual practices that might be in your comfort zone, but also covered in the 9th house. So there's something that's manifesting with your mind and how your higher mind, your day-to-day mind, as far as how you get things done, how do you convey what is on your mind in a spiritual, more broad sense of how the world works, and how do you express that to other people. You're finishing your Pluto transit with expression and your mind, your day-to-day mind tasks and writing. If you are creative writing, it doesn't hit exactly houses for you, but I still think that Neptune is in your 5th house, so you're getting a lot of creativity with your creative projects. So that hits right on, and it's because you're wrapping up a bigger transit in your writing. It could have to do with creative writing as well. With Neptune in your 5th house, and this is a long transit as well, we're into the end of 2026, kind of long transit with Saturn there too. You are revising things that haven't been so clear when it comes to your creative joy. So this could be how you derive joy and pleasure, and what is a true expression of yourself and fun and creativity. Like, how does that really, with Mars in your 2nd house, this is like very motivating energy around how you take care of your body, your finances, and you're revisiting some topics around that with Mercury retrograde. But you're really lit up, and this is somehow connected to your creative joy. So it makes me think of things like, are you eating really well? Does that fuel your fire and allow you to have creative space? Are your finances finally taking off in a way that is because you have been revising your creativity, and that's amplifying abundance for you in some material way? Your teeth and your voice could be a part of this. So you might be revising things to do with your appearance when it comes to that. I would wait until January 2nd when Mercury is direct. Keep that in mind. And with Jupiter in your seventh house, you are getting blessings and expansion when it comes to your partnerships. So if you're single, this is an amazing opportunity to have somebody that has some long-term potential in your life. Your relationships now are taking on that characteristic of seriousness and contract based. And Venus is in your first house. So you are being seen in a beautiful way right now. It's about to go into your second house. So this is a great opportunity when Mercury goes direct on January 2nd to buy beautiful things and update your wardrobe if you feel called to. But right now, on December 26th, when this moon is full, this is all about your partnerships. This is about you, and I think you're going to be enjoying a lot of pleasure in your partnerships. There's going to be a lot of optimism from your partner. And with Venus in your house, this could, Venus is in Scorpio. This could be some sexy, intimate, deep psychological bonding time for you. You're going to feel more connected to your partner, I think. And it could have to do with, again, you really tapping into your creative joy these days, that you're a whole new level of you, that your essence is shining through more than it has before, and you've been putting a lot of work into that. And it's paying off. With you, there also Neptune in your fifth house could be more fun and pleasure that is creative and intangible and over the top. And if you have children, there might be something that you're not seeing clearly when it comes to your children and money. Maybe there's something going on even with your children's teeth that need to get done. Again, wait till January 2nd to do that. A lot of different possibilities, but really it's all about you and your partnerships and your ability to shine bright as the true self that you are in whatever way that means to you. So I think this is a great energy to end the year with, Scorpio, and start out with 2024. I hope it is so much fun. The important dates to watch out for are Mercury retrograde, so that started December 13th and it runs all the way until January 2nd, 2024. So not a time for big purchases, signing important contracts. If you can wait for any important details, wait until January 2nd. And keep in mind that communication can be a bit confusing. Things are not always as they seem and bound to look a little different when Mercury goes direct again on January 2nd. December 30th is the big one that I'm looking most forward to. Jupiter goes direct, and Jupiter brings optimism, faith, hope. It is an expansive planet and expands whatever it touches. So wherever Jupiter is in your chart, you are bound to start experiencing momentum and blessings. The big date to look forward to is January 20th when Pluto enters Aquarius. It has mostly been in Capricorn since 2008, and it will do another short visit from September 1st, 2024 until November 19th, 2024. And then for 20 years, it is going to be in Aquarius, and you are going to hear a lot more about that one. So stay tuned. And I will see you next time.